Right, how's it going? It's me, Shotty 4HF, and I just thought I'd do this little video to let you know about a few things that have been happening with music. Certainly a bit of a recap on last year. There was a few tracks that came out at the end of last year, and also let you know a little bit about what's going on now and a few things that are planned as we sort of go into this year. So if you've got nothing better to do for the next 10-15 minutes, then stick around for this potentially useless but otherwise entertaining and inspiring information. Okay, so there was a few tracks that came out towards the end of last year, and I'll run through them in no particular order. There was Clowns on Piano, Leading Lady, that came out last year as well. That's more of a kind of indie singing tune with vocals. Definitely check that one out. Time is never slow. Remember that I told you so. Don't let yourself down. Ultra Smart Ways, kind of like just for a bit of a laugh on that one, not such a serious tune. No need to remember the date when it pings, so you go and get yourself a smartphone that knows when you're out of the house or at home. Never know the way that you went, just get shown. Congratulating you for losing a stone, because it knows what you eat, it knows what you bought. Beats in the Snow. That was another one. Then the Ned EP, which is Nano Electronic full stop Dog full stop. Then also Fear of the Genre, that was one of the last ones to come out from last year.
This robot's journey is a testament to the power of music.
Yeah, to be fair, out of those, they're probably, you know, some of the best tracks to come out of last year, and the Ned EP is definitely interesting. It's not my usual kind of style of music, and there's a real mix of tracks on there, so please do check that out if you can. These are all out in the usual places, by the way. Fear of the Genre, I really like that tune, and yes, I know it's heavily influenced by The Prodigy, because I kind of grew up on The Prodigy. The Prodigy kind of, you know, really inspired me to start making electronic cross, like a hybrid music with other genres. I mean, The Prodigy was The Prodigy. There wasn't really any other genre quite like it, but definitely it's a massive influence on the music that I make. That's kind of, yeah, it's not okay. I never set out to make something that sounds like The Prodigy, but if it does, then it's kind of cool, and I tend to go with it because I like that sound. But yeah, definitely interesting, especially with the samples and the story behind it. So definitely check that one out as well if you can. I will say the best performing track of last year was Have a Great Day. It was best performing on pretty much all streaming platforms, to be fair. So thank you very much if you've been listening to that. Have a great day. Okay, so current news. What's been going on at the moment? Well, here's something probably boring. My RME Fireface is broken. What the hell does that mean? Well, basically, what it means is my YouTube videos where I do like software reviews and recording inside the software making music. Those types of videos are on hold for the time being. Reason being, this is what an RME Fireface is. It's this thing over here. Essentially, there's a particular function that has a fault, and it's that function that I need to use in order to make YouTube videos like that, where I'm pressing play and the sound's coming out as well as the microphone. I won't bore you with all that. It's boring enough anyway, but what it does mean is that those types of videos are on hold for the time being on YouTube. So what I need to do is get it sent off for repair, then I will be able to get back on with those videos on YouTube, reviewing plugins and stuff like that, which I have found quite a few more, and there's loads of videos I want to do on that. So yeah, hopefully I'll get that back up and running soon. In other news, I got this wonderful torch for Christmas, and my friend Channel got me this torch, and I'll tell you what I like about it, and that's because if you do this, it actually has a red and blue flashing light, and this is awesome because I can go out into the street and shine this, and everybody looks out their windows to see what's going on. So yeah, great torch. Thank you, Channel. Moving on. This year and into the future. Right, hold on. Yes, music-wise, this year, Cascade of Errors is a track. It's the first track that I pretty much come up with and put out this year.
Causing a cascade of errors and malfunctions. Systems crashed, data corrupted.
At the moment, it's only on my Soundcloud, which I don't usually do. But I will say at this point, the reason that it's on there is largely due to a Facebook group that I've joined, that I joined last year, and it's Tales from the Motherboard. This group is just a community of really great, like-minded creatives, musicians, producers, songwriters. And yeah, being part of this group last year has just been absolutely amazing, and it's been great to meet all the people in there and hear so much of this kind of creative flow and energy, and everybody's kind of feeding off each other. There have been some remixes, some collaborations, there's been a lot of working together and really experimenting as well, and big thanks to Daniel Phillips. And I'm really glad that I kind of came across this Facebook group last year, because it's actually been a really big part of the year, and some of the stuff that's been going on in there has sort of encouraged me and to keep me kind of energized and inspired to keep creating music. So yeah, that's just something to report, and that was one reason why I'd uploaded this track onto SoundCloud, because I wanted to share it with the group and get some feedback. It's an interesting track, Cascade of Errors. Again, if you're watching this on YouTube, I'll leave a link in the description. Interesting chords, that's all I'll say, and I think it kind of expressed a great deal of confusion that I was feeling at the time, and you can kind of really hear that in the chords and the arrangement of that track. So yeah, that's that. Okay, so another project that's definitely got to happen this year is something called It's a Pig That Lays Eggs.
It's a pig.
It's not that hard to imagine.
It's a pig
that lays eggs.
It's not that hard to imagine.
It's a pig
That lays eggs.
And I can't really say any more about that, but it is definitely something that I've got to get together this year. The thing is, I can't really release this track until the video's done. The video is part way done, so I need to keep working on that. But it's a pig that lays eggs.
It's a pig
That lays eggs.
Keep an eye out for that. It will be coming out this year. There's definitely a couple of new tracks with Leonie Coleman. I know that for certain because they're already done. But there's just one of the tracks that I just need to kind of go back and revisit and make a few final additions to, and as soon as I get that sorted, there will be 2 new tracks coming out featuring Leonie Coleman, which is awesome. So again, keep an eye out for that. I've been working with, last year I was working with, he's a brilliant songwriter, an absolutely amazing guitarist, and it's Andrew Van Garratt. He's a great songwriter and artist, and he's very successful, with BBC Introducing, and also synchronization, which is where you have your music placed in TV and film. And we sort of got together around about the start of last year, and what's kind of come out of this is initially me doing a couple of remixes of his original songs, and it worked out really well. It was definitely an interesting crossover of kind of genres and styles, and I'll give you a quick listen to a couple of those now.
Don't you want a good vibe? Don't you want a good vibe? Don't you want a good vibe? Don't think it now. All I see is a lie. All I see is a lie. Thinking now. Lately I am down. Take a little time out. There's a big old now.
And yeah, so these are out at the moment on BandCamp, and you can go and check them out there. I believe they're also uploaded to Soundcloud, again on YouTube. I'll leave the links in the description. But it was definitely an interesting result. The tunes sounded great, and I know that Andrew's got a lot of songs, that he's either working on or in the pipeline. So I think there's definitely something more to come out of this. And yeah, I'm hoping that, as we go through this year, we might be able to turn it into a bit more of a collaboration on maybe the writing side of things, as opposed to me just doing, a couple of remixes of what's already there. There's definitely something to work towards with that. But these 2 tracks are out now as an A and B side single. And yeah, I'd love to know what you think. So if you can go and check these out on BandCamp, again, links will be in the description, or I'll try and leave them in the comments somewhere depending on where I've uploaded this. But definitely go and check those out and let me know what you think. I'd really love to know, because I think we're going to enter into more work like that next year, and with the aim of creating some really cool tunes that have got a bit of a different edge to them. So I'm looking forward to that. And another artist that I'm working with in a kind of peculiar way is Toffee Tour. This is something else that I might be posting about very soon. As I say, it's another artist, and I'm certainly working closely with them. And it's going to be a lot of drum and bass, as far as I know. So yeah, Toffee Tour, definitely something to look out for in 2024. And the other thing to mention is there is a new website up at www.shotty4hf.co.uk. I've always had shotty.co.uk, but now it's shotty4hf.co.uk. You'll find a new page up there, and what I've done over there, apart from there's a sample pack that you can go and download for free, and there'll be more stuff like that, sample packs, and possibly some of the sounds that I make in things like Serum and Massive. If you're a producer and you're after some sort of like bass patches and stuff, I'll be uploading some of those sounds there. But the other thing that I've done is I've actually uploaded a lot of my unreleased tracks. So a lot of the tracks that I make, don't make it onto a single or an album. And that's either because they kind of just don't fit in anywhere, or I feel like they're not kind of substantial enough to be a single on their own. So yeah, these are the kind of tracks that don't necessarily make it onto Spotify. They don't get distributed in that way. But what I've done is uploaded them all to this website, and you can go over there, listen to them and download them for free. Just download the MP3 to your phone or whatever. Because I'm not going to do anything else with these tracks, and as kind of you progress and they become more and more historical, then you kind of, you feel like I'm onto something new now. I'm not going to go to any great lengths to try and put these tracks in front of people. But they're still there to be listened to. I'd rather they were listened to than just locked away and forgotten about and disappeared, never to be seen again or heard again. So I thought I'd upload them all there. So if you want to go and check that out, and you want to check out some of the, there's tracks from over the last sort of couple of years, 2 to 3 years maybe, that just haven't been released and you won't hear them anywhere else. And if you want to go and have a listen to them, check it out at www.shotty4hf.co.uk. And also keep an eye on that website, because as I say, I will be uploading more content to it, and also, videos and stuff like that. And as I say, some of the sounds that I make when producing, I'll be sharing all of that there. And besides that, there will obviously be more music from me as we enter into this year. Definitely. Obviously, there will be many more YouTube videos as well, so please do give it a like and subscribe, because it really helps the channel. And as I've said, once I get the RME issue sorted out, I can get back on with the software videos and plugin reviews, that kind of thing. So do like and subscribe, and as they say, smash that notification bell so you don't miss any of those as and when they arrive. And of course, one other thing that's happening this year is summer is on its way, and I can't wait for that. And on that note, here's something else I got for this year. It's my calendar. Last year was the best of Phil Mitchell, and this year it's Nuns Having Fun. Thanks, Nancy, for this. And I haven't put it up yet because, to be honest, I don't like January, so I tend just to pretend that it's not happening. But January is almost coming to an end already, and that's it for this kind of 2024 music update. Thank you very much for watching and listening. It's always appreciated. Now, I know of a few people around me that haven't had necessarily the best start to this year. So, as we enter into this year, we have a long way to go, and yet time is all we have. So, whilst we have it, let's appreciate how truly valuable it really is. And that's it. Until the next one, stay creative, keep smiling. No. Until the next one, take it easy, stay creative, keep smiling. Sound.